Did you know there's an Armenia outside the country Armenia? It's right in the coffee region of Colombia, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Good morning, lovely people. I am having breakfast here. We have granadilla and papaya and some little banana bread thingies that I made last night. And today we are headed to Armenia. So I wanted to go to Salento, which is the coffee region, known to have like the best coffee in the world. Because my brother said he wanted me to bring him some Colombian coffee. And I was looking at places in Salento, and they don't have the best options in terms of like apartments with everything that I need. There are a few, but they're really expensive. So I decided just to stay in Armenia and take day trips from there. I'm gonna stay there for like 5 nights. And so that way I can also visit all the other coffee towns as well, because they're all like half an hour to an hour away from Armenia. So I can just take day trips, leave early in the morning, take a bus, spend the day there, and then return back to Armenia in the night. And that's all I can get to explore Armenia. And there were so many other options for apartments there. So I was looking at them, and I think I have one that I'm set that I'm about to book. So I'll figure that out in a second. But I'm just gonna have my breakfast first, and then we will head out. So I had just missed the bus that went directly from Roldania to Armenia, and I had to first take a bus to Sarcel, which is close by, and from there I caught one directly to Armenia. The road was actually really windy and kind of crazy. I was really holding tightly to Evelyn.
We arrived at our Airbnb in Armenia, not the country, the city in Colombia. Let me show you my Airbnb. Nice little studio here. Elian's chilling on the bed. We have a seating area. Fridge. Let's take a look in the fridge. Okay, looks clean, nice and cold. And a kitchen, which has cupboards that are half opened and one are half open. We have a range of cooking equipment. Oh wait, because they just don't fully close. It looks like they don't fully close. That's kind of weird. That's okay. Okay, I have a gas stove, which, as you guys know if you watch my videos, that I love gas stoves. We have Wi-Fi here, a nice TV, and a beautiful view. A little bit of a desk area, which is nice. I can work there. Let's take a look at this view. How do I open this? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is a nice view. See the mountains in the background. Get a lot easier to see. Okay, let me quickly show you guys the bathroom because baby is getting tired. Okay, hold on, honey, hold on. We have another sitting area. I didn't even realize that. Okay, quick. Oh, this looks nice. Very nice bathroom. With a waterfall type shower. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
So the vibe of this apartment was so nice because there was a huge window right beside my bed with a beautiful view of all of Armenia. And with the light pouring in every morning, my spirits were uplifted as I got a hit of vitamin D. The weather in Armenia is literally perfect. It's not hot or cold, just right in the middle in that sweet spot. It was a nice change after being in hot Roldania.
Are you learning more about how your hand works? Yeah? Are you learning more about how your hand works, baby? Yeah.
If Cali, Medellin, and Bogota were to connect and make a triangle, Armenia would be right in the center of it. It's the capital of Quindío and a medium-sized city located in the coffee axis of Colombia. Other than coffee, you can also find corn, sugarcane, beans, and banana crops. The city was actually named Armenia in memory of the victims of the Armenian genocide.
Look guys, this is an OXXO behind me. I have not seen OXXO since being in Mexico, so that's very interesting.
So I am a vegan of 9 years at this point, and one thing that I always do when I get somewhere is search up vegan restaurants on Google and Happy Cow as well. Along with this, I asked the locals what foods in their cuisine are naturally vegan and kind of get a feel of what I could order in a local restaurant. So I found a vegan restaurant that served vegan Colombian dishes, and I decided to walk over and check it out as it was fairly close to my apartment. I ordered a calentado paisa, which is a classic Colombian breakfast. It normally consists of mixed rice and beans, eggs, chorizo, avocado, chicharrón, and an arepa. But this vegan version really hit the spot. Over the past 5 years that I've been traveling full-time, I found that veganism is really going on as a global revolution. More and more places are having more options. And actually, over the 18 countries and counting that I've been to, I've never been to a big city where they did not have at least one vegan restaurant. This makes me so happy for the animals and just for people's taste buds, to be honest, because so many people don't realize how delicious vegan food can be. People think it's just dry tofu or something, but that's just not the case. So we just finished our breakfast in that beautiful vegan restaurant. It was completely full when we went in, but one lady moved over to another table so we could have a table. And had the calentado paisa, which is a traditional breakfast from Medellin. It was super good. And I had a cafe, coffee. And I can definitely know the difference that we are in the coffee region, because the taste was a lot smoother. Like, you can tell that the coffee was strong, but there really was no bitterness. It was smooth and it was really delicious. I'm excited to go to Salento and to just visit more of this coffee region. So I'm just heading back to the place now. On the way to the restaurant here, I got some groceries in my bag there. And there's a little grocery store downstairs below my apartment. And I am just going to get some water there. That's the only thing I'm missing. I didn't want to be walking with a bunch of water, so I'm gonna do that. So based off of first impressions, I think so far Armenia is my favorite Colombian city. It is between the three big main cities of Cali, Bogota, and Medellin, and it's a smaller city. I looked up the population this morning. It was around 400,000, and you know, smaller cities just give you a more relaxed vibe. A lot of the buildings and scenery, I mean, I'm staying here in the north. On the way here it was a little different, but super modern and really nice view of the mountains. The people are really kind, and in the restaurant, I mean, it could have just been the clientele of the restaurant because it is a vegan restaurant, but kind of had that like boho hippie vibe. And I definitely enjoyed that. So we'll see what other impressions I will form with the rest of my time here. Positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. The building right in the center there is where my Airbnb was. It was a nice modern apartment building. So for dinner that night, I made gnocchetti, which are gnocchi without potato, and the sauce was just the basic homemade tomato sauce with crumbled tofu.
We make all types of makeshift baths as nomads. I have a lotus flower that I left behind in Cali that lays in and kind of turns the bathtub into a tub. But I've been looking for a sink stopper. And I went to a few ferreterias today to look for one, and I could not find one. So I just stuck a towel in the sink, put a plastic bag on top to try to keep that to stuff the water. And then I lined it with a towel so it's soft for baby. I put this on top of him so he doesn't get cold. They seem to be enjoying it. Are you enjoying it, baby? ¿Estás disfrutando? ¿Sí, mi bud? Yeah, look at that smile. What a cutie pie. You're such a cutie pie, my baby.
So, the next day, I decided to go explore the center of Armenia, as well as this task that I had to do, which was find a little battery for my tripod / selfie stick. I also ended up having to search for an emergency item because of something that happened, and you'll find that out very soon. So I had lunch at the very same vegan restaurant from the other day. I had a menu of the day that day. It's kind of a set menu that they have. It was a burrito. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest. But after that, I walked around. I wanted to catch some of the vibes, and I found this area where they have a bunch of coffee shops lined down the street. And I was like, you know what? We're in the center of the coffee zone. Let me sit down and have a coffee. Everything was going amazing. It was a great day so far. And then something terrible happened.
All right, guys, I'm about to drink this coffee. Let's gonna take baby out of his carrier. So along this strip, there are tons of coffee shops. Here in Armenia, there are coffee shops on like every corner that serve the most traditional, most delicious coffee you'll find. Let's try this.
as strong. Add some sugar. Now I know life is full of lessons, but this is one lesson that I wish Elian did not have to learn from experience. I felt so bad. You got ice. As you guys seen, Elian knocked the coffee over and it spilled on him and he got a little bit burnt. But he's all good now, he's super strong. And I got ice on him. Just a little bit red. But it's actually getting better by the minutes. He's all good. You're all good, right? My son is a literal warrior. You guys seen how he handled the pain and he was back to laughing and smiling within no time. Even though the redness on the burn was going down quickly, I wanted to be sure that it healed in the best way possible, so I started to hunt for some fresh aloe vera. But the problem was that I had absolutely no idea where to find it. Looking for some fresh aloe vera so I can get the gel out and put it on the baby. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Everything's super organized here. ¿Conocen aloe vera? Aloe vera. Aloe vera. No, bueno, gracias. I'm the type of person who thrives when I have a challenge that I have to solve. So I actually really enjoy the particular type of situation that comes up when I'm traveling and I have to find something specific. You know what, guys? When I was in Romania, I saw some in a bag that was just like fresh, pure aloe. Because I do have an aloe like syrup, and it says that it's pure aloe, but it's really green. I feel like they have color in it, even though they don't say they do. And that's in Cali anyway, so that means even if I had it, it would not work out. But we're gonna keep looking. So in South America, you'll find a bunch of stores that are called tiendas naturalistas, which means natural stores. So guys, I finally found something natural, which is calendula crema, calendula cream, that I'm gonna use for the baby, and it's good for inflammation and for burns. It's completely natural, but I didn't have cash on me, so I had to walk to the ATM, get some cash. And then I also was told where I can find the little battery. It's like this mall, so I'm gonna go there afterwards. It actually turned out that that cream had alcohol in it, which I don't want to put on my baby. Don't want to dry out his skin. So I literally went to 10 different natural stores afterwards. All of them had aloe gel, but with a bunch of junk ingredients, including alcohol. So the lady finally told me, you know what, you're probably not going to find it in a natural store. And that's when I realized, you know what, let me go look around and try to find an actual plant. And she pointed me in the right direction to find a potted plant. Okay, I decided, because I don't trust that calendula gel as much, I want the most natural. I just bought a little aloe vera plant. I'll show you guys when we get home. Now I'm going to find the battery. So the battery was even more of a journey to find, because it was a really specific type of battery, like one of those little circle ones, and it wasn't so common, so I had to go to a specific store that just sold batteries, and finally I found it. So we found everything we need. We got the battery, We got the atlo, and now we're gonna eat. This is a place called Arroz Paisa, which has rice Medellin style, and I'm getting a rice with mixed vegetables. This rice was taking an eternity, and Elian started getting fussy because he was ready for a nap. So I just asked him to pack it to go, and I waved down a taxi on the street to get us back home where I could lay down this sleepy baby and he could get some rest finally. My time in Armenia was coming to an end, and I had to check out of the Airbnb that morning, but I still wanted to see a little bit more of the center, so I packed up my things and headed to the main square. When I arrived, I noticed there was some kind of political rally going on.
Aló. Buenos días. Hoy estamos aquí en la Plaza de Bolívar, en la maratón, para la firmatón, para el juicio político contra Petro. Nos invitamos a cada uno de los ciudadanos que se acerquen y plasmen su firma en defensa de nuestra democracia y de noticias, en las ciudades, en el campo. Los helenos ya están a cargo de Bogotá. Vamos a permitir que se nos roben el país, que sea la guerrilla la que tome el poder, que nosotros perdamos a nuestra Colombia. No lo vamos a permitir. Tenemos un desgobierno total. Vamos a luchar por esta democracia y en principio va a ser este juicio político contra Petro. Desde el 3 de mayo de este año se instauró la demanda contra Petro frente a la Comisión de Acusaciones de la Cámara. Han dado vueltas y vueltas, pero con tanta documentación y tantas pruebas que se han presentado, como fue el testimonio de su propio hijo, Nicolás Petro, donde aseguró y tiene todas las pruebas para decir que sí ingresaron dinero del narcotráfico a la campaña de Petro presidente. Ahora tenemos también las declaraciones de Casanare también. Entonces, nosotros no podemos quedarnos quietos, de brazos cruzados. Aquí está toda la ciudadanía en pie. Hemos recogido 7.200 firmas, pero vamos por más, dijeron. Nos dijeron una día y
I stepped aside from the rally to look at this church that was right beside this main square. And as I do whenever I visit a church, it's kind of my tradition now, is I sat down and I prayed to the Lord, to the universe, thanking him for giving me everything he's given me, praying for more blessings, more manifestations, and just looking at all the beautiful mosaics and colors that came in this church. It was also a bit of an ironic contrast in energy, seeing that outside there were some angry people, not happy with politicians, wanting a change, but then you go into this church and there's just peace.
De toda esta defraudación, no le pongamos más el dedito en las urnas a esa gente, castiguémoslo. El 29 de octubre es nuestra oportunidad. Entonces, yo quiero presentarles de una manera muy respetuosa a personas que son nuevas en esta contienda electoral, que son personas que sí van a cambiar el rumbo de esta ciudad. No están con plata debajo del bolsillo, no están por contrataciones, ni tampoco tienen constreñimiento político. Porque, ay no, tengo que llevar una planilla para mi casa y tengo que hacerla firmar por mis vecinos, por mis amigos. La tengo que hacer firmar porque si no yo pierdo el trabajo y un contratico de 3 o 4 meses. Acabemos con esa corruptela, señores. Nosotros tenemos que ser capaces de cambiar esto. Cambiemos el rumbo amo de nuestra Armenia y de nuestro Quindío. Miren cómo tenemos Armenia. Indigencia total, hambre total, condena total, inseguridad total. Y mientras tanto, ¿qué está haciendo el alcalde? Patrocinando una campaña política. No, señores, esto no es, esto es de cambio, esto es de conciencia. Nosotros hoy tenemos que ser electores responsables. Soy voto responsable. Castillémonos en las urnas. Es nuestro momento. Cambiémosle la dirección a Armenia y al Quindío.
I enjoyed a coffee and my last meal in Armenia before I hopped on a bus back to Cali. Thank you all so much for watching till the end, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and leave me a comment below. It really helps out the algorithm on YouTube, which will in turn help me keep on bringing you guys quality travel content. And if you haven't already subscribed, what you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more videos like this, as well as tips for traveling solo with a baby, and I'm also doing a Hotel Wars series. You can also download my free e-guide down below called 7 Tips for Traveling Alone with a Baby. If you'd like to read it, click the link in the description. Next video, we're in Salento. I'll see you there.